Yo, 2001 Buick Lesabre. You can see me shake that. I got a really bad bushing right here. This is the one I already took out of the other side. You hit the brakes and it'd clunk a lot on this one. This bushing right here is bad. When you hit the brakes, it'd slide forward about a half an inch and make a thud. Yeah, I tried to shake it and move it around when it was up on the hoist, and it felt pretty tight. If you get somebody to go outside and look at the tire and you hit the brakes, you'll see the tire move about a half an inch when you hit the brakes. I stuck my head out the window when I saw it, so I couldn't really do a video on that. I already replaced this lower control arm on the left side, and now I'm going to do the right one because they both have bushing issues. Take this axle nut out and you can push this shaft in that way a little bit, and it'll be a little easier to get at this nut. I think I can get at it though. I got at the other one with a really shallow box end wrench. The fun part's getting this cotter pin out. I'm not taking it out. I'm going to break it off. I'm going to try to bend it up. Kind of like that. I'm going to try to just break it off. Like so. There, it won't come out, the axle's in the way. So now I just got to separate that ball joint. Either you can hit it on a hammer, like right here, hit it really hard a bunch of times until it pops, or use a pickle fork. So it's pickle fork time. Then I got a link pin here. These usually break, and then you got to buy new ones. But this one's aftermarket. It'll be a different size factory, but these aftermarket ones are usually always 9/16. It don't want to come off. I'm going to put a little bit of heat on it. Not too much though. I don't want to melt anything. Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, usually anybody would buy a new one of these. I'm going to try to save this guy a little bit of money. These bolts on these GMs are generally pretty nice. A lot of other cars, they lock right up inside the bushing, but these seem to be pretty nice. The bolt's an 18mm and the nut's a 21. And the nut actually has a little stopper on it too. You don't really need a wrench on it. There's a couple plastic clips I need to take off of here. One here and one here. That way I can pull this down a little bit and get wet. That was a mean trick. Pull this bolt out. Yeah, I'm still getting wet. Okay, I'm going to leave that for now. I get this other bolt off and that one will come out a lot easier, I think. There, all these bolts will slide right out nice and easy. Now I don't want to tighten those bolts up yet, because before I do, I want to load this suspension. Might as well put this ball joint in next. And I'm just using a used control arm. I didn't buy a new one. When you do this, you want to make sure that ball joint's good. Actually, buying a used control arm is a lot cheaper and a lot less work than putting a ball joint in these, because these you got to grind off the rivets and then you got to drill them out and drive them out to change that sucker out. So they're a pain in the butt. I'd rather just buy a junkyard control arm and put it in. It's easier for me and it's cheaper for the guy that owns the car. I'm going to tighten this up and line up that cotter pin hole. Then you can put a jack under here. I got this thing. There, it's pretty much loaded up really good. This will save on bushing wear if you tighten these bolts up when it's loaded. Sometimes if the other side's not loose, these can be a real bear to get back in. Sometimes. You can always jack up on the other lower control arm a little bit too, and it'll move this sway bar up if you don't have enough room. You can't get it squished in there real good. And voila, lower control arm. Okay, bye.